what is your opinion on KCR as a man? I mean, as a politician, you've put out your assessment.
As a man, I am a person. I don't criticize people. As a man, he was good only. But I think he's influenced by in a different way. For example, so many people died because of illicit liquor. Large number of problems. But because of NEET, they were creating so much of problem with some children who finished their life because of some depression.
Ma'am, and what is your stand on the entire Hindi controversy?
No, only one thing I say, this is totally politicized. I am asking whether in private schools they have banned Hindi? No. Only the poor government school children, they are denied the right to learn another language. Then why did the people voted against him? It was people's mind. Because I am a person who studied the people's mind. When I went to Basra, when I went to Hyderabad University, when I went to Osmania, and when I went to Osmania University Hospital.
Hello and welcome to One India. Joining me today is senior BJP leader and former governor of the state of Telangana, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan. Hello ma'am, ella unnaru meer firstly. First line in Telugu, how are you?
Chala bagunnaru.
It feels so good when you speak Telugu. Before we go into your stint as a governor in the state of Telangana, ma'am, how do you analyze the recent Lok Sabha election result, looking at the national picture? A lot of people are saying that, the BJP is weaker than ever since 2014. But the BJP also has a narrative which says after being in power for 10 years, even 240 is a very decent figure. So how do you analyze the entire result, ma'am?
Become stronger, because it is not easy to get some regional votes, particularly Tamil Nadu. You can even analyze now also. We have become, we did not get much vote share from the already weaker states only, particularly Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka we have gained well now. So what I say, after ruling 10 years and with all the good schemes, the opponents now united, because it's arithmetic, it's vote share. So opponents, even though in spite of the difference in ideology, they have been united, and it's a strong alliance, I have to say. No split of votes, opponent votes. But in spite of that, BJP getting to 40 seats, it's really good. But we feel, because some of the places where we lost, some of the marginally we have lost, and the places which we hoped little more, particularly Tamil Nadu, we were hoping to get more seats. That it's a challenging state. So we have to gain our strength, but I cannot say we lost our strength.
11.4%, ma'am, to be very precise. How do you analyze that? I mean, the vote share in Tamil Nadu as a state in the Lok Sabha election, while the BJP, like you said, says that, it is still a win for us because we've never gotten to 11.4%. But the Congress says these are not just BJP votes. I mean, they're celebrating and they don't deserve a celebration at this juncture. How do you look at that?
No, then I can ask Congress whether all the votes they got in all their seats are exclusively their votes. They won because of DMK. If there had not been a strong alliance, they couldn't have got these seats. That once I can say. But first of all, than the vote share, the morality of the cadres and the political scenario which the BJP could put forth, it was really very encouraging, I have to say. And it is something unique in the political scenario of Tamil Nadu than the Dravidian parties. So a national party putting a strong face, moving forward without either of the Dravidian parties, and hoping to get more, and getting second place in large number of seats, and getting a vote share exclusively BJP 11.5%, and with alliance 18.5%. And it is really a mark in the Tamil Nadu politics. So apart from the vote share, apart from the winning of the constituencies, the brave force which was contested by the BJP against the Dravidian force, and pushing the other Dravidian party, which was the ruling party previously, to a third place in most of the constituencies. And in my constituency, they lost the deposit, where they were once MP.
Yes, ma'am.
So these all things which should be noted in the Tamil Nadu politics. It's just a beginning. So we are very hopeful. Definitely we can move forward. And now the people started thinking because during the election there were so many forces forcing the people to think about the Dravidian parties. And now the people are thinking they should have voted for BJP, and it would have been more useful for their constituency and for the state. And now people started thinking, and no way DMK government is better, the governance is better than before, when now they have worsened in their administration, and there are illicit liquor cases and drug abuse in most of the districts, and lot of management problem and ego problem among the ministers. So many things so many problems they are facing. So now the people think that we could have voted. So that itself, we are gaining the importance. That shows that we are gaining importance among the people of Tamil Nadu. So definitely it will be a uphill movement. That's all. We cannot deny that. No, even the opponent of BJP cannot deny our
Ma'am,
this force.
as you're saying, it's a moral victory for
Yes,
the Bharatiya
yes,
Janata
yes,
Party,
yes,
right?
yes.
Down south, Telangana is a state that
Yes.
they've made inroads into.
Yes.
Karnataka, they've
Yes.
been in power multiple
Yes,
times.
yes.
What do you think is the reason why the Bharatiya Janata Party could never break through into Tamil Nadu like they did this time?
Yeah.
Is it just the language barrier, or is it because they're a national party? What do you think is the primary reason why, all these years they had to either be in an
No, I
alliance?
have to accept it's a Dravidian fort. Okay. Since 1967, the national parties unable to gain its importance. Whatever may be the formula they made, even Rajiv Gandhi created a formula, G.K. Mupanar created a formula, and even my father was the PCC president, he created a formula. Being congressman, in spite of creating so many formulas, they were unable to get into the break the fort of then finally surrendered, so they have to get an alliance with the Dravidian
Yes.
party. Dravidian movement is a very big movement. It is not easy. So immediately, no, national parties are coming into the fray, and immediately they are going to win. This movement is built on so many things: emotional blackmailing, and linguistic emotions, and divide, south and north divide, and falsely projecting the regionalism in a negative way. We are also for regionalism. We are regionalism with national interest, but cutting away the national interest and projecting only the regional interest, and that could be the pride of Tamil Nadu, and projecting the linguistic emotions in a different way. So these all things should be thought of, because these are the seeds sowed very deeply into the minds of Tamil Nadu people. We cannot just root away in just one election. We were sowing the seeds, but everything projected negative, whether it is NEP, whether it is NEET, which all much positively projected by the central government. They immediately start project because they are eloquent. From the beginning, their pattern of propagation is only building a false fort. So this is negative propaganda. They built their fort not only positive propaganda, they built always on the negative propaganda. Instead of saying have done this, that, they always blame the central government, they always blame Hindi imposition, and they will always blame because they are Hindi heartland. If they come, immediately Hindi will take its place, and immediately they will take away the constitution and take away the reservation. So always all this negative propaganda. So we have to, it's very difficult for a national party to counter all these. And another thing, they are all in the government. So for example, in South Chennai constituency, except one constituency which is also an alliance partner, all the 5 constituencies, MLAs were DMK MLAs. Almost all the councillors, except 1 or 2 councillors who were ADMK, but all the councillors were DMK councillors. So they have the power to be implemented in their own constituency. So it is very difficult, even though people wanted to vote. And all the freebie schemes, for example, 19th was the election, and the 1,000 rupees was dispatched on 17th. So it will influence the people. I am not telling that women should not get, but this influencing, how we are going to counter it? For example, fishermen, my constituency, more number of fishermen, it's a coastal constituency. So 6,000 rupees, that holiday incentive for the fishermen, they were dispatched on 17th, 18th. So 19th they are going for voting. So these type of influences also, we have to counter it. Because the ruling party and all they have give target to the councillors, target to then another thing, the constituencies are given to the ministers. For example, in the by-elections, more than 10 to 12 ministers were staying in the constituency. How we are going to oppose that? Then money power, muscle power. Then they are providing money for the voters. I cannot deny totally that. So we have to, such a great force, we have to oppose such a great force. So I am happy, in spite of such strong things, we have fought with them and we have gained the second position. And most of the, for example, in my constituency, I have gained 28%. It's not easy, it's not, because this is a constituency which was won by Annadurai, which was won by so many great leaders, even T.R. Balu 3 times won from the same constituency. But in spite of that, getting 3 lakh votes in that constituency, it is really because of our Honorable Modi ji schemes, and people love him. People are benefited by him, because we also have the data, how many of them have benefited by the Ayushman, how many of them have been benefited by the free gas scheme, how many of them have been benefited by the potable water to the, but in spite of all these things, actually the state government masks the benefits of the central government. For example, Ayushman Bharat, as a doctor I can say, the insurance provided to the patients includes the PM fund also, but it is named as CM insurance scheme only. So the 84 lakh,
names were changed.
Yeah, names were. Then 84 lakh people are benefited. For example, this is Nane Mudalvan. I am the Chief Minister. One scheme Stalin has introduced, and he is giving 1,000 rupees for the school going children. That is the higher education students. They are going to the first time voters, giving 1,000 rupees barely in their hand. How we are going to counter? And they are in all the central government, because I had been administration in Puducherry. So we all dispatch in DBT, direct benefit transfer only. But here they put it in a cover, and they put the Kalaignar photo one side and Stalin photo one side. They were screaming when our Honorable Prime Minister photo was in the immunization slip. But I proudly say, because of him only we could get the vaccination. For the rubella vaccine to come to India, it took 30 years. For tuberculosis vaccine to come to India, it took 15 years. But within 10 months of the onset of the pandemic, Honorable Prime Minister's efforts, we have got the vaccination. More than 220 crores doses has been dispatched. But in spite of that, they were opposing Honorable Prime Minister's photo in that endorsement slip. But they put in a cover, they put 1,000 rupees, and they put Kalaignar photo, not only Stalin photo. His father's photo also, and future Udayanidhi photo also will be there, who knows. And with that they give. So it is indirect bribing. So how we are going to
legally
counter?
Buying votes,
Yeah. So these all things, these are not, it's not easy things to counter. So in spite of that, pushing another Dravidian party and coming to the second position and gaining 10.5% of votes, and as an alliance 18.5% votes, it's not an easy job. So I have to say, we have started our fight. We have started our political strength. We are moving forward. So this will take some time, but 2026, this impact, for example, 84 assembly constituencies, we have come second. So with some more efforts, we could get those seats.
So you believe that breaking away from AIDMK helped the party?
No, it's evident, no, because most of the constituencies, they have come third side. But totally, if you see the arithmetic, if we combine both the votes, okay, that excels the DMK. So whether I endorse, whether I am endorsing, whether we are separated, so we got the votes, but the separation, the DMK gained because of the separation.
Votes got separated.
Got separated. And another thing, the credit could not be given to DMK, because the DMK vote was impact, their alliance was impact, but BJP could give a good fight. That I am proud about it, and that's a mark in Tamil Nadu politics, I have to say.
On that note, ma'am, as they say, anything can happen in politics. In the near future, as 2026, the assembly elections are coming up, Is there a possibility of both the parties coming together again?
No, that I cannot say, because now we are strengthening our party. That our central party should decide whatever, because I had been a state president, and whatever the decision by the central party, we abide by it, because they do good for us, and we abide by it. With so many political situation to decide certain things, but it is our duty, our state unit duty, to strengthen our booth level work, and to strengthen the booth level work also, because DMK were extraordinary good in their booth level work. We have also gained, but we are not up to that mark. So these all things play a very important role when the victory is decided. No? So anything can happen in politics. So now we are not bothered about to whom we are going to ally. It's 2 years ahead there. We don't know how many parties are coming out away from DMK party. I cannot say DMK, because now itself problem started between the Congress and DMK. Now Karthik Chidambaram is telling one thing, and Ilangovan is telling one thing, and most of the now they are telling, why can't they get a share in the administration? Why can't they get some ministers? Then now started such voices have started coming from Congress, and even Thirumavalavan. Now he is going to agitate against this drug abuse and all these things. So he has decided, then communist is talking against, because communists cannot endorse the illicit liquor, and that price hike of the current price hike, all these things are there. So even now there is turmoil in the DMK alliance also. So we don't know what type of alliance, but we are very strong, and whatever may be the alliance, we will lead the alliance. That we think that as the proud Karyakarta of BJP and the proud disciple of our Honorable PM, we feel that we have to lead the alliance.
So you want to cross the bridge when you arrive.
Yes.
Speaking of Karthik Chidambaram, in an exclusive conversation with Oneindia today, he went on to say two very important things. One, BJP and the Communist parties are the only two entities which are not run by one single family. Rest, all the parties in the country, he feels, are run by one single party. He has taken the examples of TDP, of BRS, the DMK. So how do you look at this when a congressman comes out and says that BJP maybe is a merit-based party, is not run by one family?
Actually, same Karthik Chidambaram said once, Rahul Gandhi cannot be equated with Modi ji, the strength of Modi ji. That also is a correct statement only. So whoever may be, the words from whoever may be the person conveying the words, if it is correct, we have to endorse it. It's correct words, because no dynasty in our party, and I am, even though I am a daughter of a political leader, but totally I came from the Congress family, and I joined, but I initially only, primary I am member of BJP only. Joined 1999 and joined. I could rise to the level without the backing of my family. That's myself is an example.
He also went on to say, it's not like since 2014 everything that BJP has done is wrong.
Yes.
They have done certain things right also.
Yes.
And he has expressly stated that the BJP's push for technology
Yes.
is something that benefited the country.
Yes.
So when a leader from the opposition
Yes.
comes out and praises certain things done by the BJP, how do you look at it?
That is the pride of our, strength of our Honorable Modi ji. You would have seen, even when starting from Pranab Mukherjee ji, they all started viewing him, even Antony's son has joined us. So many things, because even the children of the opponent's leaders have joined, even the opposition leaders joined, not for only for power, admiration for our Honorable Prime Minister. That's the strength of our Honorable Prime Minister, because nobody can deny the country is moving forward. Nobody can deny that is multifold increase in the income tax payment. Nobody can deny we are moving forward towards the third economy. And nobody can deny there is improvement in the infrastructure. Nobody can deny we came through the this corona period than any other leader, any other country. So nobody can deny. Even the opponents, I used to say, even they know that country has moved forward, but politically, even Stalin knows. I always say, if Kalaignar would have been there, he would have totally appreciated, and he would have given a friendly hand and saying that my state should be benefited. So he would have showed such a animosity against the central government, because I think so, because viewing the political history of Tamil Nadu, so Tamil Nadu should be benefited. Unfortunately, the political stand by Stalin is moving Tamil Nadu backward. The most of the time he is not accepting for political reasons good things. He is not accepted. For example, in Telangana, actually when Stalin communicated all the chief ministers to go against NEET, then Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao denied. No, NEET is needed for such states. Even the downtrodden children are benefited by it. So you imagine now, for politically Rahul Gandhi is raising his voice, but all the states accepted NEET, even though there are some problem in the administrative procedures. But over 24 lakh children appeared for NEET in Tamil Nadu. Within the 100 numbers, 10 from Tamil Nadu. Children start accepted. So, but politically, even today, Supreme Court has said, no, we cannot scrape of NEET. But why did they give assurance to the people the first signature will be scraping away NEET? So this is the false agenda, false propaganda. Why we are not? Why the people are not asking? You told first signature will be scraping away the NEET, but the Supreme Court, it is in the Supreme Court, not in the power. But now they are telling they will get 1 crore signature. What is the use of it? When legal procedure is there within the purview of the court. So this is the type of propaganda DMK emotionally will encash it. Emotionally, for example, so many people died because of illicit liquor, large number of problems. But because of NEET, they were creating so much of problem with some children who finished their life because of some depression. So why I am telling these type of, from the beginning, whether it is now anti-Hindi movement, whether it is anti-national movement, they encash the emotions of the Tamil Nadu people, and they build a wrong agenda, and they project a wrong agenda, false agenda, and on that they build the fort. So it is our duty. Now I feel it is our duty to counter this effectively, because they always give false promises. For example, in the beginning, they told we will give per rupee 3 kg, and then they told 1 kg. And like that, they actually, which was not possible, they will immediately say, no, we will do it. And then they will tell central government is not giving us funds. So always put the blame. Why there is a state government? Even for floods, South Chennai, this house, till this level, water was there, stagnation was there. We cannot blame everything for the central government, because I had been in the administration in Puducherry. We had state disaster fund. Immediately we could act. And what happened to the blockage of doors? What happened to the occupancy of the lakes? So many things. So it is our duty. Now it is our duty to counter. The DMK cannot be in power like this. It's our duty. It is a service to the people. So DMK should be rooted out from Tamil Nadu. Somehow, even though it appeared, it is they have become very strong after the 40-40. They have gained 40, but we have seen Chandrasekhar Rao. Chandrasekhar Rao was projected as a very strong leader, but he is not in power now. So it is our duty, each and every one of our duty, who love Tamil Nadu, who love this country, and who really want to support our Honorable Prime Minister, because he is selflessly serving this nation. So it is our duty. So myself and all return to politics because it is my duty to create a good political situation in Tamil Nadu. I am a very small person, but my participation should be there. So we can, because since my birth I have not seen a national parties. Even today you would have seen the Supreme Court has condemned the Aam Aadmi because there is no infrastructure because of freebies. Here in Tamil Nadu we have to think. They have given TV, they have given mixie, they have given grinder, they have given cow, and they have given what not.
So you're saying a lot of public money is being spent on legally buying votes over...
No, I have seen. I went to a rich person's house. There that Kalanger TV was there. Oh, you are so rich, this state. No, I have a ration card, I got it. So how the money which should be spent to the people for constructive purpose, for infrastructure, we can build. When Kamaraj rule was there, when Kamaraj was told, you have to advertise about your government, 3 lakh for 3 lakh rupees that advertisement picture should be taken. He told, with 3 lakh I can construct 2 to 3 schools.
Exactly.
So that type of intention is not even now Stalin's rule is only dramatic. They create a very big drama about all the schemes. They coin different name. Actually, Atal student program only now is taking to the children. So all these schemes are almost, for example, our Honorable Prime Minister's housing scheme is there. Now he is coined a name, Kalaignar Veedu Kattum Thittam. So everything he put a sticker. So in a lighter sense, I used to tell is sticker Stalin. So most of the time, if you assess, analyze the schemes, most of the schemes, the base is only central government scheme. But he coins a good Tamil name. Naan Mudalvan, Nane Mudalvan, Magalir Urimai Thittam. So it directly goes to the mind of the people.
Stalin is maybe the visionary behind this. My last question before we speak of Mr. K. Chandrasekhar Rao, I think he played a very important role in the last few years of your career, be it as an administrator or a politician, is you use the terms anti-Hindu movement, Hindi movement, my bad. So, because of the stance taken by a few political organizations, outside Tamil Nadu is seen as an anti-Hindi state. On the other hand, there's a counter narrative which says BJP just wants people in Tamil Nadu to learn Hindi as a third language so that opportunities open up to them. They can go work in a state like Maharashtra or Delhi, whereas you can see neighboring states of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, people are opting to go to those states and work. So how do you look at this entire sentiment, ma'am, and what is your stand on the entire Hindi controversy?
No, only one thing I say, this is totally politicized. I am asking, whether in private schools they have banned Hindi? No. Only the poor government school children, they are denied the right to learn another language. Okay? They are running so many schools. Even Stalin's sister running a CBSE school. And in that, Hindi is taught. Why this discrepancy? Discrimination? Third thing, all the MPs, they know. You would have seen Shiva. He used to speak about Tamil, but he was singing a Hindi song, and so they know Hindi. So they encash it. So they project themselves as anti-Hindi people, but they are not. They are protecting the private partners, and their family members are learning, and in spite of that, the opportunities of these students. For example, I will narrate one incident. I went to Hindi Prachar Sabha for a program. My name is Tamilisai. As if it should not be projected. They are writing in Twitter, it's Hindi. No, my life is Tamil, my blood is Tamil. But learning another language cannot take away the pride of Tamil. The way they project, then they are degrading Tamil. If another language is learnt, if Tamil's pride is taken away, how they are degrading the pride of Tamil? Exactly. Tamil, whatever may be the language,
so vulnerable.
So Bharatiyar learned so many languages. He told, in spite of knowing all the languages, I respect Tamil because he learned all the languages, and he told, but these people did not learn any other language. So then they want then Hindi poda, whatever may be, they should not degrade another language. They put bunny saying that because that is the mother tongue of another state now.
Exactly. So by in the attempt to safeguard your sentiments, maybe you're hurting somebody else's sentiments.
So I am for Tamil, but I am asking, they have not made Tamil compulsory. During Kamaraj period, budget was submitted in Tamil. What did they do? So my allegation is talking about Tamil, but they have not safeguarded the Tamil. There was a case saying that why maximum number of 10th standard students failed in Tamil. So what they are, okay, you are against another language, but what you have done to uphold the pride of your language, for the development of your language.
So this is a political issue.
It's only politicizing it, that's all. Because when I say something immediately or BJP, no. You be equal to everybody. So why, if you are so much against, why are you allowing all the private people? So the student passing out from private college, school, if there is an opportunity, job opportunity in Mumbai or Maharashtra or Delhi, he can take it. But Tamil student cannot because now the world has become globally, now we are growing. When we are growing, okay, in 1967 the picture could have been different, but now also if you are talking the same thing, you are denying the opportunities of the children. Navodaya schools, I always laud it because with 20 rupees fees, children, village children, they can be benefited. Even Puducherry Navodaya schools are children. Even there was an assessment, analyze the winners among the NEET performers. The maximum number of students from Navodaya. Navodaya children are from the downtrodden family, marginalized families' children. But why Navodaya is not allowed here? So these are only language is politicizing for self-interest. They are doing it. So this should be exposed.
So you're saying the people of Tamil Nadu don't relate to what the political stand of DMK is.
Yeah.
Moving on, ma'am, there was a phase of your life where you were the governor of the state of Telangana, the state, in fact, that I hail from. But then during your tenure, first question would be to you, after being elevated to being the governor, to come back and say, I want to contest. A, any regrets because the results didn't go your way? B, what made you take that decision? Because there are only a handful of examples of people being elevated to a constitutional position, then coming back and saying, I want to get into active politics. So, if you could answer both these questions, I think it will give our viewers a lot of
No, actually, only regret is I lose the affection of people of Telangana. Because you would have seen, I traditionally I'm more emotionally attached. And in Tamil Nadu also, they call me Akka. There also, they don't call me as governor, they call me as Akka. And in a lighter sense, when I went for the campaign of for our Honorable Kishan Reddy at Secunderabad, one of the person came and told, Akka, you should have contested from Telangana, like that, he told. So that emotional bonding, because whether it is Bonalu, whether it is Batukama, I almost became a Telugu sister.
Yes.
So that emotional bonding I'm losing, I am missing. But my conviction to come to politics, that is much stronger than the comforts which I enjoyed as a governor. And particularly, nobody will decide because I was not only a governor of Telangana, but I was additionally lieutenant governor of Puducherry also. Yes. So almost I was enjoying the constitutional post. And another thing, Puducherry is more administrative than Telangana. So in spite of holding those posts, I thought my political knowledge and the way I could work, the hard work I could put forth to support our Honorable Modi ji in my state as a politician. So even though immediately it did not, if it's not gaining me, in long term, I have to be in politics. So nothing is preventing me as a politician to come to Telangana or Puducherry. But I thought, because another thing, I started my career as an ordinary Karyakarta, 1999, opposing my family. My father did not talk with me for 10 months because my father was PCC president just a year back. And because of that whole family, both grandparents are freedom fighters. My Chittappa, sitting MP of Kanyakumari, whole family is a Congress family. And coming from, just detaching from them, entering politics, that too in 1999, where there was no any big presence for BJP. So my conviction was I have to join a national party. So my party, as an ordinary Karyakarta, without any backing, only because of my hard work and commitment, they gave me the opportunity to be the state president for 5.5 years, and the party gave me the opportunity to perform as a governor. So it is time to show my gratitude to the party. Just enjoy and keeping a constitutional post. It's not fair according to me. So I have to work for my party. I have to work for the people. And another thing, I'm a person who is wanted to be more dearer and nearer to the people. I want to sit with the people, and that protocols, some of them prevents me to be more nearer to the people. So all this thing, but no regrets at all. But only one thing, I miss the people of Telangana because I love them. Really, I love them.
Ma'am, you say protocol stopped you from a lot of things, but the version that comes in from the BRS and Mr. KCR and his son and his nephew and a lot of other BRS leaders, multiple times they've called a lot of names. They've said you're a politically driven governor, you're misusing your constitutional position. Where did all of this start? There were multiple issues based on which you faced off with the state government at that point in time. You even made a lot of statements. Where did this start, ma'am? Where did this rift between you and KCR start?
No, only one thing I want to very strongly convey here. When I became the governor, I just forgot I was a BJP person. Please don't, because I'm a person, morally, I'm a very straightforward person. So I won't have the shadow. Till when I was from acquiring the governorship and till quitting, I was a neutral person only. Nobody can say, even I have not encouraged any BJP people, and they cannot say only BJP people I met. And I once told them, because I can show my appointment list. You see, very few BJP people were there. I have seen more number of other party people, more number of people representatives, representations, and NGOs. So you can, my office was an open book. Nobody can criticize me on anything, because I'm a very straightforward person and I did what is correct for the people. For example, denying some of the MLCs. I was sticking to the rules. But my question was, why, if I am not endorsing your views, then you did not provide any protocol, you did not follow any norms. You did not allow governor address. You did not allow hoisting the flag on Republic Day. What happened? Even you did not give me any transport to give to Samakka, Saraka. This all, it was a struggle only. It was a struggle. But in spite of that, I went to Basra. I went to Hyderabad University. Yeah, because I went to Hyderabad University, and I openly said, because why I wanted the KCR to go. You would have known that one Republic Day speech, they did not provide me any speech, but I told, every farmer needs a house. Not a single person need a farmhouse. Because people voted, because as not as a BJP person, as a general person who love the people of Telangana, they should have a person who is very close to them or approachable, not just sleeping in one place. So this all made me to think certain things. But I have given in writing, whether denying any MLC or denying any bills, I have very clearly, categorically written why I am doing that. So nobody can, even today, if somebody want to verify all those things, it's in the record. Why I am rejecting this MLC, why I am doing this, why I am rejecting this bill, why I am accepting this bill. You could have known that transport bill. Even today, they were putting Palabhishekam on me, you would have seen, because some of the section of the people were totally ignored. But I wanted them to include it. For that only I delayed, and then I did it.
Yes.
So only people-friendly approach was there. So when I was a people-friendly approach, the government which was anti-people thought I am anti-government. So the circle goes like that.
Ma'am, your comment on KCR, the colleague, KCR, the politician, and KCR as a man. 3 different roles that he has played. What is your opinion individually on KCR in all these 3 fronts?
No, first as a person taking the moment, he was very people-friendly, and I have seen his speeches and how he was very close. But he did not follow anything. No, he told he will make a Dalit chief minister, and he will be giving all importance to the students, Osmania University students. How many of them immolated themselves?
He did not even enter OU after he became chief minister.
So what happened that? Then he told he will get the pride of Telangana. What did he do for that? Even though they tell IT we have developed, but deeply learning about the movement and fulfillment of that, in spite of having a decade of power in their hand, they could have created wonders, but they developed themselves. Here also I am blaming that only. Stalin's family is developing themselves than developing the state. The amount of development that's daughter, the amount of development of the son, the amount of development of KCR. What is the amount of development of the people of Telangana? Why Telangana was formed? But in spite of that, what is the pride that Telangana people have? When I went to villages and all, really, I was in tears. In spite of 10 years of the division of the state, why the people are like that? Very innocent, kind-hearted, emotionally attached people. I love the people of Telangana. But they were cheated.
They were cheated by KCR.
Yes.
What is your opinion on KCR as a man? I mean, as a politician, you've put out your assessment.
As a man, I am a person, I don't criticize people. As a man, he was good only. But I think he's influenced by in a different way. Same time, sometimes he's very good to somebody. Sometimes if he opposes, For example, why didn't he come and receive our honorable PM? PM is PM for everyone.
Exactly.
PM is more friendly with everybody. So certain times he is behaving in a different way. He could have been a person with constantly with the same mindset. If he could have been, it would have been more benefited. It's as a doctor, I can say I cannot comment on another's character, but I felt because why he wanted keep away from our honorable prime minister, because even though people of with ideas, different ideology, when different party is ruling, it's a duty of the chief minister. Then why he was having an animosity on me? I'm a very friendly person, and because I am a straightforward person, and nobody can influence me. But it's not meant that if I am not influencing you, if you are not endorsing my views, then I have to oppose you. These type of silly behaviors and all he could have avoided, so that it could have been, it would have helped his political career, I think.
Ma'am, the two instances that you just mentioned, the governor's address in the assembly and the Republic Day flag hoisting. Now, people of Telangana only got to know what the media told them, right? I mean, there was this political face-off where Mr. KCR was saying the mistake was yours, and your version was that the erroneous behavior started from his end. Can you please tell our viewers today as to what happened behind the scenes? What exactly went down? And why is it that the governor's address was not allowed? And why is it that the chief minister did not make it to the Republic
No,
Day
no, I
ceremony?
cannot, because I told no, it's a transparent and straightforward. No back end story, no front end story and all. Everything projected outside was true.
Okay.
I did not have any back end story, or he did not have. No. I was sitting as a governor, and I was working as a governor, and I was a people friendly governor. For example, Bhadrachalam, when was floating with floods, I was the person who went first. Then only he told he will be coming. Otherwise, he didn't announce it. So these type of activities, people friendly activities, he thought, okay, I am politicized. It's not that, because I am always a people friendly person, and this Mahila Darbar, because there were sexual harassment for some people. So I thought it's my duty as a women governor to do. So all these things, my people friendly activities, he thought, okay, this is anti-government activity. So it is the false impression of them. It's not because of me. So nothing back end, nothing happened. Straightforward. I am a straightforward person. That made them.
Recently, ma'am, there's this uproar. I mean, even if you remember, even between 2018-19, I think there was this huge chatter around BRS and BJP coming together. In the recent past, in the past 1 month also, there have been a lot of articles about, both the parties no longer having a choice, them having to come together to defeat the Congress. Do you see that even as an option, as somebody who's been a part of the Telangana administration, do you see that as an option for your party? And
No, now I cannot comment, because now I am not following, because after I come to Tamil, because there, when I was the governor, even though governor, but I used to read the newspapers, and I used to see the TV news, so that day to day I followed it. But now I cannot comment on it, because now I am not in the picture, and I am not, because it is up to the Telangana leaders, but that I cannot comment on now.
completely respect that, ma'am. Coming to Telangana as a state and Tamil Nadu as a state, when you draw a comparison in terms of development, when you look at Karnataka, when you look at Telangana, when you look at Tamil Nadu, there's a popular opinion that maybe Tamil Nadu did not progress as swiftly as it could when parallels are drawn between Chennai, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. Because Hyderabad is going at the fastest pace possible right now ever since 2014. How do you look at this, and why do you think Chennai couldn't progress as well as it could have? The potential is untapped, is what a lot of people feel.
No, because the Tamil Nadu is a very good human resources, very intelligent youth, and good workforce, good natural resources. But I feel, because even though we get the pride, no, Tamil Nadu is a developed state. It's with the ancient language. We are very proud that we are the southernmost, surrounded by sea and river and everything. All the resources we have. The Dravidian parties, that is the blame of that we have the concern about the Dravidian parties. They are telling, no, Tamil Nadu is developed. But if a person, if a student has to get 100 marks, and if he is getting only 60 marks, I cannot say he has passed. No, he is not a person to get only the pass. He is a person to get a distinction, and he is a person to get a centum. So I think Tamil Nadu is a state, it should get a centum, even though it has passed. There is long way to go into development. So that is the fault of the DMK
Ma'am,
government.
last two
most of
questions
them.
that I have for you, and then I'll wrap this interview up. One thing is, there was a statement when you made when BRS lost and Congress came to power. You went on to say that people voted against oppression for 10 years. And you also made a statement that you just spoke about, which said every farmer needs a house, not one person needing a farmhouse. On the outside, when people look at it, these come across as political statements. So, how is it that you deny that you never made a political statement as a governor?
It's a truth statement. People knew. Then why did the people voted against him? It was people's mind. Because I am a person who studied the people's mind. When I went to Basra, when I went to Hyderabad University, when I went to Osmania, and when I went to Osmania University Hospital, a hospital that 100 crores were allotted, but Osmania Hospital is such a grand old hospital. So that was the voice of the people. I cannot deny that a voice of the people should not be conveyed. So it's a voice of the people. If it was taken as a political statement, I cannot say. But voice of the people, it may be a political color, but it's the voice of the people.
Lastly, ma'am, going forward, what is the vision for your future? And if you are elevated once again to a constitutional position, would you like to take that up? Or do you like to continue to be in active politics? What is your way forward from here?
No, I want to serve the country. Whatever may be, from my beginning, from when I joined the party since 1999, I have not asked for any post. My party has given me recognition, a responsibility, and with the full strength of my party, I have done it. But when a constitutional post, I can assure the people I was neutral, because I am also a responsible person and I know what is constitutional post. And because of I was a BJP leader, the color was painted on me. The day before I came itself, they told, oh no, how a political leader, Sarkaria Commission has told like that. Immediately they started, but I was neutral. That I can endorse, because I was holding a post in Puducherry also, where NDA was ruling. So, because I am a person with consciousness and I am a straightforward person, and I go by laws and I go by rules. So whatever may, I always say what my country tells me, what my party tells me, what my organization tells me, I will. What my Prime Minister or my party tells, I will do the duty.
So, if you get the chance of being the first citizen of the country, you will take that up. If you get the chance.
No, I cannot say anything now, but I want to serve the country. I want to be a Karyakarta.
Understood, ma'am. Thank you so much for speaking to us. It was wonderful talking to you. And we hope that from here on, your journey only is on a growth trajectory. Thank you so much.
Thank you.